Oh, I haven't posted on YouTube in ages. I may have disappointed tens of followers, and I've lost out on tens of unmonetized YouTube views. So I gotta catch up on this. Van is coming along. I've been working on the electric system. And let me show you where I'm at with this. And I don't think I'm gonna put any links in the bottom, but if you have questions, just fire away. I'm not gonna put that much work into this. Here, let me show you this from this side first. We got this panel here, and that's gonna be always removable. I go from here through there. I can basically get my, always have access. Right now I only have a 200 amp hour battery that lives down there, but there's space for another one right next to it. It's a gel type battery. I know I'd like to get a lithium, but Jesus Christ, are they expensive. So not happening right now. That's the backside of my propane gas detector. That's yeah, so we don't die, because we've got the gas in the back. Battery monitor. This is the remote for my inverter charger, and that's basically all wired to go to the front, to the back where the inverter charger is, and where this the battery monitor is hooked up to monitor what comes in, what goes out. This is going to be a light switch LED running around that way. USB plugs. Yeah, that's the front. I got one outlet that's gonna be basically connected to the inverter in the back, so I'll just turn that on over here. I got power there. Bam bam. Light switch, that's all now hooked up. So oh, where is it? There it is. We got lights. We got lights, we got heat, everything's working. Let me show you guys the back. Oops. The one tool that I recommend getting is one of those, I don't know, whack-a-mole hammer thingies for the 2.20 zero gauge wires. The crimper that I had is ridiculous. I mean, it's like it wouldn't even get around it. So you gotta somehow crimp these guys good and then heat shrink it. So this is what I'm working with right here. I got my electrical system all installed. That's the other side of the cabinet. So you see still room for another battery. Upgrade, no problem. And then, you know, I'm not gonna pretend to be like, you know, you have to do it this way or my way or whatever. All I'm saying is one thing. Get the right gauge wire. Don't be a cheap bastard. You know, you can always go a little heavier on the gauge. Just make sure you get the right breakers for the equipment. Like, this is your breaker, the 300 amp for the 2000 watt inverter charger. Why is that 300 amp? Because that's what the instructions manual calls for. Don't listen to some YouTube dummy that, you know, is going to tell you what wire to use and whatnot. Look at the instructions. Just read it. Just read it. It's easy. 30 amp, shore power. You know, get the right wire. 30 amp into the thing. 20 amp, use the right wire. Same thing. This right here is basically the wires coming from the solar panels. The positives going through the 15 amp. Because I have 200 watts on the roof, so that's all it's going for really. I got a through 30 amp MPP charge controller. Through that is a 30 amp fuse right there. So just there's the shunt for the battery monitor, which I mean, I bought the things that I bought because I wanted, or I liked features that I had. I really liked having that remote in the front for this charge controller. Yeah, Got my 12 volt fuse box here. That's it. So you haven't really missed that much. I built this thing. It's not quite done yet. So this will all be, it'll all be boxed and boxed in so you don't smash any of this stuff, because I'm going to be throwing bikes back there and whatnot. And I don't want, yeah, I'm going to build a box around the battery so too. I don't want this to be broken. I'm going to put in some lights. I actually got a generator. Jesus Christ, what the hell am I talking about? A compressor. This is the box for my propane tank. Yeah, van's coming along. And I just realized that I don't see a lot of people building out little vans like this. It's like, it's a stumpy one. It's 138 wheelbase. So the little van that could. So like I said, no links in the subscriptions, just ask me. And sorry to have disappointed my tens of subscribers and not posted that long. Alright, cheers.